are two more things to be aware of in preparation for an examination. The first is how to convert a tune from simple time to compound time. Look at these two examples. Both of them sound exactly the same, even though they have different time signatures and different note values. If we look closely, it can be seen that where there is a natural triplet group in a compound time, a triplet sign needs to be added in the simple time signature. And whereas the whole beats in compound time are dotted crotchets, they are just crotchets in simple time. So to summarize, to change from simple to compound, we lose triplets and add dots. And to change from compound to simple time, we add triplets and lose dots. The other thing you need to bear in mind is how to group notes and rests together in compound time. The main rule, as in simple time, is to group things together a beat at a time. Have a look at this example. In the first bar here, the three quavers grouped together at the beginning make one beat, and the second beat is made of the crotchet and the quaver. In the second bar, a dotted minim occupies the whole bar. Two whole beats. Remember, the beats are not crotchets now, but dotted crotchets. So a dotted minim in compound time is worth 2 beats and not 3 beats. In the third bar, notice the two separate quaver rests. These have to be separate because they belong to separate beats, even though two quavers could make a crotchet. And in the final bar, notice also how the two semi-quaver rests are separate. It is true that two semi-quaver rests could be replaced by a single quaver rest, but composers tend to prefer to finish one quaver at a time, i.e., the first semi-quaver note and semi-quaver rest make a quaver. Then the next quaver is made up of the next semi-quaver rest and semi-quaver note. Finally, as you have already seen, a dotted minim can be used for a whole bar of 6/8, but it can also be used for the first or second half of a 12/8 bar, but not the middle two beats as shown in these examples. In the first bar, there is a dotted minim in the first half of the bar. In the second bar, there is a dotted minim in the second half of the bar. In the third bar, there is a dotted minim in the middle of the bar, but this is not correct. It should be written as in the fourth bar, where the two dotted crotchets are tied together. Now let's test what you have understood. How would you convert the following rhythm in simple time into one in compound time so that it sounds the same? And remember, you will need a new time signature. Okay, if you now look at the answer, you will see that the time signature is 9/8 time. The number of beats does not change. It is still 3 beats in a bar. But the beats have now become dotted crotchets. And 3 dotted crotchets make 9 quavers. Looking at the notes themselves, all the notes that are whole beats have had a dot added. And all the notes that have a triplet sign above them have had the triplet sign removed in the compound time signature example below.